Debbie Wasserman Schultz, bless her heart. Every time she gives an interview on television, it always makes for a fantastic video for me. And she didn't disappoint me this time. Here you go. Watch it for yourself.
Angry, because she said that. Joining us now with her reaction, Florida Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who is chair of the Democratic National Committee. All right, great to see you tonight. Let me ask you about what you said, because as a woman, don't you think it's diminishing to say they had to put her up there for diversity purposes?
Even the Republicans themselves have acknowledged that they have a diversity problem. If you look at their autopsy report following the 2012 election, they specifically said that they would continue to lose presidential elections unless they address the problem that they have with their alienation of minority groups.
But you said this. You said that. Don't you think it's diminishing toward her? Why do you bring her gender into it?
I agree that they have a diversity problem, and it's very clear that Nikki Haley is a governor that has...
Why couldn't she have been picked? Because she's smart, she's savvy, she presents well, she's articulate, and she's a great spokesman for the Republicans.
Because she has actually done damage to her state, has been actually a governor who has been extremely unpopular, refuses to expand Medicaid to 250,000 South Carolinians.
That's why they had to pick her?
Well, when you're not doing a very good job and your people don't like the job you're doing, it's hard to actually focus on any other reason other than that. And the Republicans, again, have acknowledged themselves, Megyn, that they have a diversity problem.
You're in an important position. You're in an important position. Shouldn't you be more careful with your language? As a woman, when it comes to women, what are you going to say when people say they only made Hillary the nominee if she becomes the nominee because she's a woman? You're going to say that's sexist. And watch it.
This is a person who was chosen to give a speech. Of the people in the Republican Party, if you take a look at accomplishments and popularity, Nikki Haley is not the person that would leap to mind at the top of that list. She isn't popular in her state.
I know you're better than this. You know you're on shaky ground. All right, I got to move on to something else.
I'm not at all on shaky ground. The Republicans themselves acknowledge they have a diversity problem, Megyn, and they continue
to ask you about this.
Try to address it, but to no success.
Was it a mistake to allow to have a couple of Democrats show up with representatives of CARE at the State of the Union? And that CARE is an unindicted co-conspirator in a terrorist trial. President Obama's DOJ says they're directly linked to Hamas, which we recognize as a terrorist group.
Megyn, now who's talking about something that's disappointing? We have
President Obama's DOJ said that, not me.
We have an outrageous situation where you have much of the Republican field of presidential candidates and others who have consistently criticized, discriminated against, said horrific things about Muslim Americans in this country. A presidential candidate, Donald Trump.
There are a lot of great Muslim Americans that could go that are not affiliated with a group that's been named as an unindicted co-conspirator in a terror trial.
Megyn, I asked my colleagues to join me in what I did tonight, which was invite a Muslim American constituent, a leader in our community, to join me as my guest at the State of the Union. And 25 members did that. That was the right thing to do because we needed to make sure that we could call out this discrimination.
It's not the Muslim guest. It's CARE in particular, but I understand your point.
Well,
short on time, but it's always great to see you. Thanks for being here.
And did that. It was really important. Thank you.